time change. Man, I hate it. Dumbest thing ever. Oh, dang road schools. So it is 11 minutes after 7. Sun's up. Sun was up at 6:30. Well, it's light out. It's overcast, breezy, but it's 63 degrees. Awesome. All right, couple projects going on today. Number one, gotta throw some drywall on this wall above the door, and I need to get a top up there so I can get the pantry enclosed. I need to move the refrigerator over a little bit so I can put that shelving unit right next to it. I think it'll fit in here long ways. Then we can get the base cabinets frames built, get countertops on them, and hopefully get the sink in today. All right, got that all closed in. Now that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna have to put a light in here, I can see that. But I got ideas for this. I remodeled my home down in Central Florida. I put LED lights right up underneath each one of these. And it lit the whole place up. So I'll probably wind up doing that. This is, oh, how can I put this? This is temporary. Just like everything else I do is temporary, just to get me out of the camper for the winter. But I have some heavy duty, I think they're like 75-pound drawer slides. So I'll be custom building something where I can slide stuff out. I can slide them out and get to stuff. So I'm gonna like that. So now I can get this cleaned up and I'm good to go with that. I can keep stuff from getting dusty. It is absolutely gorgeous out. It's a little breezy, 65 degrees. It's 9:30. It is absolutely beautiful out here. I got a mess I gotta clean up. I got cardboard there to burn, some cardboard there to burn. So I gotta clean that fire pit up. I wanna clean those 2 pieces of metal up. Take them up by the barn. Maybe I'll throw them under the barn. I think I have my base cabinet framing figured out. I'm gonna build one. Start with that. And I'll take it up there and make sure that's what I want. When I did it, all my math, deducted the inches for 2x4s. I'm building on 2x4s. And 1 inch for the countertop. I think I'm good to go. Problem is, I know I don't have enough 2x4s. But I'll have enough to at least get the sink side in. All right, so let me get the saw out and the speed square. Let's get some cutting lumber and building. done. way. Right there. That's a smidgen too much. That'll do. Nice. Fun part. Now the drill's way down here. Isn't that the ugliest countertop you've ever seen? But it fits. Got a little bit of an overhang on front. Probably should have made it more of an overhang. I might have to take this 2x4 off and put a 1x in there and back it up with a 2x4 on the inside. Because once I put cabinet doors on it, they're almost going to be flush. But I had to cut it with the saw. I don't have a Formica blade. I thought this was just like vinyl paper or something on it, but it's Formica. And it's almost 1.25 inches thick. But I'm thinking what I might do, because I got to cut a piece to fit in here. And then what I have left over will go on the other side of the range, which is going right there. So I might go online and look for some of that really good, I just call it contact paper, that looks like wood. I think that would look good. Or maybe black. My range is kind of black. I don't know. But I got to do something to fill this joint, because once water gets in there, it's going to explode. So you get a measurement on this one. Get that one cut. Get it in there. Then I can cut out for the sink. Get my sink in here and get it hooked up, and I'll be ready to go. Man, I'm liking this. Not liking the countertop, but it was dirt cheap. Got the sink all marked out, or I got to cut. Man, I don't know how I want to cut this. I don't know if I should just get my circular saw and cut it like I did this mess. This came out like crap, but that's all right. I have some matte black vinyl wrap that they put on vehicles. I bought it to do my bumpers. Then I wound up getting my bumpers powder coated, so I have that. That'll fit over it. So if I sand that down real smooth, fill it full of some putty, it'll work for the time being. It'll keep the water off of it. So I got the sink up here. I got to clean all the old plumber's putty off of it. And then I got to cut this out on these lines. So I'm thinking I'm going to scribe it first with my razor knife, like I did this one. And at least I won't get big giant chips. Like I got a big giant chip there and a big giant chip there when I cut it. This isn't going to come out that great, but there's nothing I can do about it. Just absolutely nothing. Like I said, I'm going to get a big giant slab of live edge at some point and put on there. This is just to get me out of that thing. Because once I get the sink in here and hooked up and ready to go, I can get everything out of there and in here. So let me figure out how I want to do this. I think I'm going to scribe it first. And I'll get my circular saw up here and just do my best. I have about 1/4 inch of play. So I think I'll be all right. See, there's a chip right there. That came like that. I'll just get some white caulk and put in there. And that might be what I just do right here. Just throw some white caulk in here for the time being. Like I said, it ain't got to be anything fancy. All right, let me figure out how I want to do this. And when I get ready to do it, I'll bring you all along with. All right. I'll start back here in case of chips. See what we can do, kind of damage we can do with this. I'll start cutting this way and we'll see what it looks like. Man, what a beautiful day. It's almost 70 degrees. Unbelievable weather. Very little chipping. plenty of room. All right, moment of truth. See if she fits. Yep, looking good. Now, I got clamps for it, but I just don't think I can get them on there. This counter is so thick. But that's looking good. It's dead center. So I gotta figure out what to do and how to get that to work. All right, let me go give this a think. I'll go get these clamps. I might have to get my router under here and router a channel. Because this thing's like 1.25 inches thick, but those clamps only go like, I don't know, maybe just a little over 1/2 inch thick. All right, so this countertop is 1 inch and about 1/8 thick. The clips I got says it'll go from 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches thickness. There ain't no way that works. So I had to take my multi-tool, my oscillating saw, cut a notch in it right there. I'll cut one here, another one over here, and then 2 in the front. Get that notched, and I'll get my plumber's putty on it, and we'll go to work. All right, it's not the greatest job in the world. I got a couple little imperfections right there. But other than that, you can still see the seam right there. But this stuff is made for vehicles. And I was going to put it on the bumpers of my truck over the chrome, but I had it powder coated instead. So I had the stuff laying around. And I think this is going to look a lot better than that freaking marble looking crap. I wish I got way too much on there, but hopefully it'll all ooze out. That should be it. All right, let's see how hard it is to put these clamps on. I'm no big fan of these clamps. All right, I'm kind of liking it. I'll tell you, this black looks a lot better than that white. But it's going to scratch easier. I got a little hole right there, got a ding there. So I expected that, but if I just try to take care of it, it'll be all right. And I'll put a backsplash on it and seal it up real good so no water gets back behind there. And I'll probably put a support right here and right here, and then I'll have double cabinet doors and a cabinet door and a cabinet door. That's later on down the road. I'm not going to do the supports until I get all the plumbing done and it's hooked up and it's working. That'll be tomorrow. I'm done for the day. It is, check this out. I hate this time change. I do. It's almost 4 o'clock. It's already getting dark. Sun is probably behind that cloud, just a little bit of a pink color, but it's still beautiful out. It's 68 degrees. I love it. But it's gonna be getting cold soon. All right, so I'm gonna get this mess cleaned up, and I think I did enough for one day. I didn't expect to get that far, but I'm kind of liking it. I can see a couple little spots where I don't know if I got the plumber's putty under it good enough. But I think I can take it and shove it up under there. I think I can. I don't think it's going to go very far because it's solid all the way across. So that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And share the videos. Tell your friends. And I'll be right back here tomorrow morning. We're gonna plumb this thing in, get it all done, put a couple supports in there, build that one. This one's gonna be real short. I think it only comes to, I had a mark here somewhere. I think it's just past this stud. So like right about here, it'll come out the same distance. That'll still give me plenty of room to get in and out of here. Just a small countertop there. So, and I got more of the black stuff. So that'll be easy to do. All right. So I'm thinking what I might do for a backsplash is I might get like a 1x and wrap it in this black stuff. I don't think I have a piece long enough. Oh, yes, I do. Right there. That piece is long enough for it. Be one solid piece. Wrap it. I gotta figure out how to mount it up there. All right, I'll worry about that later. All right. See you, bye. Sunset. 4:40. Look what time it is. It's dark. But let me show you something. Went downstairs because I thought of something that I have to do before it starts freezing. So let me show you what I got here. So I made this piece a while ago. this contraption, and it's going to go right here. And that way I can shut the water off that goes out to the camper, and I can bleed it off outside, and I can open this and blow it out with air. I take my air chuck on there and blow that water line out. But as you know, we came in here the other day and there was a hole that went outside. Well, I just looked down here, there's a whole bunch of little pieces of foam. So I ripped this piece off, it was right there. He ate more to try to get out. It doesn't go all the way through. So there is something in this basement. And I thought I seen a little varmint, whether it was a mouse or a chipmunk, I don't know. About a week or so ago, I came downstairs and he whizzed underneath the wood pile. So there's something in here. I don't know where he's at or what he's doing, but I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get some rat traps tomorrow. I'm gonna put peanut butter on them. I'll stick one in here on the floor somewhere. I'll stick one out there somewhere. But I don't want varmints in the house. Now, I do leave that door open during the day sometimes. So he might have just snuck in here. So I gotta find that little sucker and exterminate him. And I don't know where he is. I don't know any idea where he would be. I think that is from when that got wet. So I don't see any, and I don't see any signs of them. I don't see any droppings. If I seen droppings, then I would know what it is. But he's gonna die. Whatever it is, he's gonna die. Now, I was upstairs yesterday. Wait a minute, I see something else. How can I get over there? What's the easiest way? This way. Oh no, that's normal. That's right. I seen this hanging out. I thought maybe he chewed through this. So, I'm not seeing any signs of them anywhere. No droppings, no little wet spots. What a mess. But cutting this one up tomorrow to do the other countertop. So I'm sure he's around here somewhere. All right. He won't be living for long, I can tell you that. I'll find him. I'll get rat traps. All right, so just wanted to show you that. And it gets dark here quick. I think I'm about 12 miles from the time zone. And I think that was the Atlantic time zone. I got this piece left over. I wonder if I can make a cutting board out of it. I think I will. I'll cut this up. I'll put some felt on the bottom of it. Well, I won't be able to wash it. This will never last. Going to the burn pile. All right, so I'm hoping he ain't up here. I probably ought to set one up here also. Not sure. All right, let me get to editing this video, and once more, see you, bye.